Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. I am Rizwan Alvi, Assistant Professor at Government Premier College Number 1, Commercial Geography, second year. This presentation is the course orientation and paper pattern for the student of second year. The agenda of this presentation is course introduction, course outline, paper pattern, and marks distribution. That is very important to understand for every student to getting more marks in their exam. Exam preparation topic. This is also a very important part of that presentation because the exam is about to be held in the month of May. So students should need the topics that are being covered in colleges and be covered in their exams. Finally, we have a summary. So course introduction. Let's start from the course introduction. The commercial geography has the extensive course outline content that comprises of two sections. Section number one, the geography of world. The geography of world, and it has two parts. Part one, definition of commercial geography and their responses to different environment. The paper come from that area as well. Part two, world distribution and their resources. Then we have part two. The second section is the geography of Pakistan section. Before start the course content, it is necessary to define geography and understand what geography is. So there is a basic definition of geography. Geography is the study of Earth and the environment, and the commercial geography is the branch of geography that study Earth and its relation to man and its activities. In a simpler manner, this is the study of Earth and its resources, how resources are distributed over the globe, and how people are moving from one place to another place. It also tells us about the trade that being happened in different part of the country or different part of the continent as well. So course outline, commercial geography part 2. Here is the course outline of first section. As we already know that the geography content covers two sections, world section and geography of Pakistan. So here is the world section. Part 1, definition of commercial activities and their responses to different environment. This is a part 1 where the exam will be held in your examination paper. So commercial activities and in its type, this is a very important topic, and the first topic of our course will be commercial activities and its type. Second is the study of primary activities, and there is of course when we're talking about the commercial activity and their types. So the first activity that man can perform over the earth when he was a Homo sapien is the primary activity. Then we have a secondary activity. These are activities related to the manufacturing sectors. Then we have a population growth, its distribution, globally trend, and effect on various commercial activity. Here we learn about the interrelationship of choices of commercial activities, because those people, those are living in the tropical region and those who are living in Antarctic region have different climatic condition and different physiographic characteristics. So the choice of the activities also depend on the area or area location, their temperature, their environment, whether it's a biotic environment or biotic environment. Then impact of the latest technology on existing commercial activities and the resultant trends. So part two, world resource and their distribution. Geography is basically the science of spatial distribution, how resources are located and how these resources are distributed over the globe. So in that part we will study the topic of the distribution and their pattern. So agricultural resources with special emphasis on food resources. As you know that there are two types of crops, cash crop and food crop. Here we're more talking about the food crop. The commercial the factor agricultural resources. Here we study the geographic factors, economic factor, and the distribution of agricultural resources. These are the few crops that are included in our course, in our curriculum of second year. Then we have a mineral resource in their estimate. Mineral resource and type, as we know that there are two types of mineral resources, metallic and non-metallic minerals, and their distribution. The most important mineral there we are studying our course is iron, ore, gold, and uranium. And the end of the world section, we have energy resources and their application. This is a very extensive topic of energy resources, because we can uh, study here the nature of the resources, whether there is renewable resource or a non-renewable resource. Not even this, we're also talking about the hydro resources, that hydroelectricity or thermal power, thermal energy. We are talking about the wind power, wind energy, and so on and so forth. Finally, we have a human resources and their utilization, occupation types, and their utilization on the human. So this is the part of our world section. Now, then we have a Pakistan section. First, location and physical environment of Pakistan. Here we learn about the geographic location of Pakistan, physical features of Pakistan, like mountains, river, plateau, deserts, their climatic and non-natural vegetation regions. Then we have, and the soil and irrigation system, types of irrigation and soil. And Pakistan has the most primitive type of irrigation system, and consists of big network of canals, dams, and barrages. So we can study these things in that topic. Resources and their exploration, agriculture commodities. Here we once again comes with the agriculture activity. This topic has been covered in previous world section as well, where we prolong that section and cover this topic. Then we have a population involvement options for various commercial activities, its impact on national, regional, and international trade, migration of population, in migration and out migration, and their impact on a society, population distribution, and all. We have different areas around the globe where is low population, moderate population, and densely population. So we can study over there and their economic activities, because economic activities is totally related to man, where we have large population, we have very complex morphology of the activity, we have a very complex metaphor of the city that we studied in this part of the course. But these two topics would be covered with the world section as well. Logistic for the transfer of various resources, so road, railway, airways, and waterways. Then finally we have a priority, then identity of the commercial need of Pakistan. The question comes from this topic last year. Food and oxy is the main topic where the question comes, technology and application, various field of commercial activities. So this is a very crisp introduction about the course content. Comes to the paper pattern. When comes to the paper pattern, the paper has 75 total marks, and the duration of the paper is 3 hours. Okay, so we have three sections, A, B, and C section in our paper. A section is about 15 marks, and it has multiple choice question. It's cover all the course, all the topics that's come from the world as well as come from the Pakistan. It's cover all the topic, and a student should need to practice lots of short answers and lots of MCQs from their books. Then we have a section B. Section B is a short answer question section, and it carries 36 marks. Each answer carries 4 marks. In that section, the world section and Pakistan section again are segregated, and one answer equal to 4 marks. World section, you have student have to run 5 out of 8 question, and it carries 20 marks, while Pakistan section answer any 4 out of 7 questions, and it carries 16 marks. The total of that 20 and 60 is 36 marks of their section B, that are very important, very easy. A student can get lots of number from section 1 and section 2 because they are pinpoint answer, they are straightforward answer, and a student get easily carry 100 marks from it. Then we have a section C, detailed answer questions, is a long answer questions, is a descriptive answer question, and the total marks of that section is 624, in which world section has 16 marks and Pakistan section has only 8 marks. In world section, 4 questions are given in your examination paper and you have to attempt only 2 questions. While as in Pakistan section, you have 2 or 3 questions and you have attempt only 1 question of carrying 8 marks, whether it's a short note or maybe is a complete 8 marks descriptive questions. So this is about the examination section, their marks distribution, and their paper pattern. Exam preparation topic, they are very important topic and every student should complete this topic. From where, obviously I also telling that from where they complete that topic, and in later lectures I will complete all the topics that I am going to show in this presentation. Number 1, world section. So commercial activities, fishing, agriculture. In fishing, we have a fishing topic, and there's a question comes from the fishing. Farming and types of farming, that is a very important part. So here we can manage three questions in these two world topics. Then we have a iron and steel industry and cotton textile is a very primitive way to do one industry at a time, like iron and steel industry or cotton textile industry is depend on the year and the topic that being to come in your examination. Then interrelationship of choices, commercial activity impact on technology, on existing commercial activities and the resultant trends. One question may become from that part as well. Then we have a geographic factors, economic factor, and the distribution of agriculture resources. Here we have a wheat, rice, cotton, rubber, and tea. So any question come from that part of area as well. So how many they have topics? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and last one, the topic number 6, energy resource. There are application types of energy resources: coal, iron ore, and gold. So these are the world section topics, and it covers about 8 major topic, and you have to only uh, do 2 question in 8 out of 8 questions. So if you complete this topic, the notes of that topic, if you write the notes of that topic, if you manage to cramming the notes of that topic, and inshallah you will get good marks in your world section as well. So then we have a Pakistan section. Is a very simple, you have to just give a single answer for carrying 8 marks, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4 areas where you're getting the questions. Number one, geographic location and physical features. These topic also cover the short answers as well. So climate and vegetation, then irrigation system. These three topics are very important, and among these three, one would be in your examination paper. Migration of population, population distribution, that is another topic that also very important. You get the one question in your examination as well. Then we have a road, railway, airways, and waterways. Finally, food autopsy. Food autopsy sometimes comes in a short answers, or sometimes it would be in a short note in section, you may say C of Pakistan. Technology and its application in various field of commercial activity is a very general, open-ended question comes for the student, and the student can write on the basis of their knowledge and their understanding about the technology and field of application in commercial activities. Commercial activities. Now, everyone knows today's world, the most important, yeah, most emerging commercial activity is the social engineering. Everyone is connected to the internet and working at home and working at any place, remote place, where they earn their livelihood as well. Finally, then exam preparation resources. As we know that last government premier college lecture, obviously I'll give lecture in our college, and most of them getting benefit from that lecture as well. Notes provided during classes, 5 year paper solution that you have been done in college. So these are the exam preparation resources, and you are feel free to contact me if you find any difficulty, any strain to prepare your examination. So in last summary of the topic, course introduction, we think a course introduction, and then we have a course outline, a descriptive, very short comprehensive outline for the second year commercial geography, paper pattern and marks distribution, and finally exam preparation topics. So that is all about for today. The lecture number 2 would be on commercial activities and its time. It will be posted as earlier. So you can contact me anytime. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.